Hello students, welcome to the first English lesson in your textbook, Who Did Patrick's Homework? Patrick was a boy who hated doing homework. Instead, he loved to play basketball, football and a video game named Nintendo. He hated his homework, though his teachers forced him to do it. He never loved to do homework. So often he felt that he was an ignoramus, a person who knew nothing. One day, Patrick found his little cat playing with a doll. But when he went closer, he found that it was not a doll, but an elf of the tiniest size. You must have heard about elves in magical stories. They are tiny creatures, and this elf had a little wool shirt, and he wore breeches and a high tall hat. Breeches are those pants that reach up to your knee. You must have seen the picture of an elf in a storybook. Now, the elf was crying, "Save me from this cat! Save me from this cat!" So Patrick said, "If I save you, what will you give me?" The elf said, "I'll grant any wish that you ask me." Patrick was happy. This was the time when he could ask for a wish. So he told the little elf that in return for saving him from the cat, he had to do his homework for the next 35 days, a full semester. The elf was not happy when he heard it. He was indeed a little bit angry. His face wrinkled like a dishcloth, and he started showing his anger and scowling. But he had no other go. He had to repay Patrick. So he agreed to do all his homework. Patrick was indeed so happy. He was free from homework. But there was a little glitch. A glitch means a small problem. The elf did not know how to do homework. The elf was not used to these subjects which children got as homework. He did not know the meanings of several words. He had problem with mathematics. He was out of luck when it came to mathematics, and when it came to history, it was a mystery. So each time the elf sat down to do Patrick's homework, he would shout, "Patrick, come and help me. I do not know the meanings of words." So Patrick had to look up words in a dictionary, and when it came to mathematics and subtraction, he would yell and shout, "Patrick, come and help me." Patrick had to be with him, so Patrick was unknowingly working hard now. He sat up late at night reading books to find the meanings of words, learning the tables to help in mathematics. And so Patrick grew so weary, his eyes were puffed. He was working hard to make the elf do his homework. Unknowingly, indirectly, it was Patrick himself who was doing. At last came the end of 35 days. The elf went away, and Patrick went and submitted his work to his teachers. To their amazement, the homework was submitted quite perfectly. The teachers smiled, and they were all praised for little Patrick. The friends were amazed. Patrick has managed to do his homework beautifully, and the parents were quite happy because Patrick turned over a new leaf. He became a better boy. Now he was no longer angry. He was so cheerful, and he did all his chores very happily at home. Patrick got transformed. Patrick became a new boy, and now he was a model kid. Everyone praised him. And everyone wondered, how did Patrick suddenly change? How did Patrick do his homework so well? No one knows it except Patrick. The secret was that Patrick was himself working hard. He was helping the elf, and in turn, he was helping himself. What's the message that's conveyed through the story, children? Hard work alone can bring you success and happiness. When we compare the Patrick at the beginning of the lesson, the teachers used to tell him to do his homework, and often he was thought to be an ignoramus. Nobody appreciated him. But at the end of the lesson, we find a new Patrick, a model kid, a boy whom everybody would look up to and admire. Dear children, think to yourself, which Patrick would you like to be? The Patrick at the beginning of the lesson, or the Patrick at the end of the lesson who decides to work hard and get success and happiness in life? Thank you.